day the Lord has made for us. Rejoice and be glad in it, and we shall rejoice because it's a brand beautiful day. Welcome to the Gospel Hype. My name is Big Sam, and what I do best is to give you great music, great inspiration, and of course I bring every day a role model, a father figure to come and speak to your life, and your life is not going to be the same again. Now, I know that you had a week that had got, it had lots of things. Some were making you happy, some were making you sad. But I know for sure that if you're still alive, God is on a mission about you and about your life. So don't feel so sad. You need to walk tall. You need to walk out there and say, God has really made it, and you shall surely walk out a victorious man. Now, I'm joined by my beautiful co-host, Edith. How you doing, my dear?
I'm fine.
You're
Good
looking
morning.
wonderful.
Definitely, it's the season of love.
Oh, season of love. Talk
I
about
can't
love,
wait.
actually. Talk about love.
There is no right word to actually define that word, but this is the one thing that you can't see but can feel, and the only way you can feel it is by having the Lord within you, because
Okay.
God is love himself.
Okay.
You will live excellently, mentally, healthily, physically, spiritually, once you have the Lord, of which the Lord is what? Love himself.
Oh, my
Well,
God.
how was your week?
My week was good. I had quite a lot to do in the week, but I thank God because I accomplished almost everything that I had to do. And of course, there were some hardships, because hardships come. You know, the Bible
Yes.
clearly says that you walk through the valley of the shadow of death. That means
Definitely.
the valley shall be there, death shall be there, but you walk through. So, well, you make some losses sometime, you make some
Yes,
gains
yes.
sometime.
But
You
the
know,
Lord will always
the
be
Lord
with
will always come out there, and I'm telling to people that you have lost your beloved. This week you have lost someone promised to love you, and they walked out on you. They have been dating you for years, and they've just walked out of your life. They think you're worthless. Some of you have made losses in your business. Some of you have, experienced a lot of bad news that comes to you. But guess what? The valley shall always be there. Bad news shall always come.
Even if you're facing
Yes.
hardships at work,
Yes,
even
yes.
if, say, your bosses or your colleagues have wrangles with you, let it be at work, let it be at home, the Lord shall always do what?
Definitely. He shall always show up at the right time, and he shall raise that banner, and you shall walk out victorious. Talk about the love of week. This is a love week. And today we're going to be having our very own. I love this man because he's a role model. He's been through it all. He's seen it all. When I talk to him, he calls me son. So I'm like, I say every day I wake up, I say, God, preserve me, because I want to grow up and be like this man. Because the quality of excellence he displays in and who he is makes him very special. He's known to all, but I want to make him known to some of you that don't know him. If you're watching us on social media, I know people watching us in South Africa,
Yes.
in Swaziland, wherever you are and you're watching us right now. I want to introduce to you this wonderful particular man who is not only a doctor, not only a pastor, not only an evangelist, not only a musician, not only a father, not only, what can I say? He is more than a professor.
More than a professor.
More than a professor. And of course, he is the proprietor and founder of the Kayiwa University, the National University right here in Uganda. Now, such a man, to be right on us in our space right today, we want to give God the glory. So he will be right with us very, very soon, so that we can talk about love. You look
Yes.
at this man and you just see love,
I am feeling love itself all around the building.
He's just entangled with love. Everybody want to be with him. Everybody want to see him. Everybody want to spend some time with him. But thank you very much. He is right in the studio, and we're going to be having a moment with him
Yes.
very, very soon.
Yes.
But now, I just want us to usher in the G rhythm.
Godly rhythm. They
Godly
are
rhythm
also
band.
so smart,
Yes.
black and red, ready for love
Ready
itself.
for love. And of course, this man who is in charge of the G rhythm. How you doing, man? You look wonderful. You ready for the show tonight? We want to praise God because this is a love week. And we want to sing that song that says, falling in love with Jesus. And when we fall in love with Jesus, lots of things happen. But I want everybody to join us from where they are.
Definitely.
And we fall in love with this wonderful man that is spelled with the letters starting with J-E-S-U-S. Falling in love with Jesus, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Gospel Hype. Big Sam and Edith giving you the best that you need to relax and feel so great. Don't go away.
Falling in love with Jesus. Falling in love with Jesus. Falling in love with Jesus was the best thing I've ever done. Falling in love with Jesus. Falling in love with Jesus. Falling in love with Jesus was the best thing I've ever Falling in love with Jesus. Falling in love with Jesus. Falling in love with
The best thing that I've ever done. Anything good that will ever happen to your life will only depend on the rate of your falling in love with Jesus. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. And I feel so encouraged as we walk in love this week, as we try to embed the love of Christ around whatever that we're doing. We need to first fall in love with Him because He is the author and the finisher of everything that we have. Now, I want also send my love to one of the families that, actually not one, this week we received some very, very bad news when we had the three kids that perished in the car accident
Yes,
while
yes.
they were going to,
receive
their
results.
results.
They were too excited and, oh dear Lord.
You know, and this is what we always tell everybody: don't let excitement get over you so that you lose your life. You know, it was great excitement for these guys driving while on Facebook, while live streaming, and you know, catastrophe happened. This is a love week. Don't be silly to fall in love with the wrong people without falling in love with Christ.
With Jesus
you know,
himself.
as we celebrate in Valentine, and you know, everybody's just happy. Some people are going to walk out with sickness that is going to be lifetime sickness. Some
Yeah.
people are going to walk out with heartbreaks. Are going to be lifetime heartbreaks. You know, but we want to urge everybody that is watching us right now: fall in love with Jesus. When you fall in love with Jesus, every other thing shall be straightened to your
Yes.
cause.
They should intoxicate
Yes,
themselves.
yes, yes. And
With the
you know,
love. And you know, in the Bible, when Jesus was so hated, betrayed, beaten, murdered, killed, but up to his time of his last breath on the cross, he still had deep, sincere love for us, for the very people that betrayed him, for the very people that sacrificed him, and still said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they are doing.
he was willing to
And because of that
go the
love,
extra
we
mile.
are here
Yes.
living, having a second chance in life, succeeding in everything we do because of Jesus himself. So if you have Jesus within you, definitely you have love.
Love, love. You know, I love the fact that he was willing to go an extra mile, even when things were not right
Yes.
with human race, even when we had tortured him, even when we had robbed of him, even when we had put him to death. He was willing to go an extra mile of love. Today, on my radio show on Star FM, I was talking about, who do you love? Do you know, I was saying, who is that friend that you call a friend? You know, we have three types of friends. We have the succubus friends, people that suck the best out of us. You know, they're only there to suck us, to get, when we don't have anything, they're not there.
Yeah, those are there.
They're there. They only call you when they are in need and they know you can provide. But when you cannot provide, they're not calling you. You know, have you ever realized that we have people like that will always come when there is something they want?
They'll always come when you're smiling.
That is succubus friends. They suck everything out of you, and when you're dry, they run away for dear life. Number two, we have the passive friends. Passive friends is a friends that you have, and you don't have a reason why you're having them, but because they are there. You understand? They're just passive. They are of your equal. You
And
know,
for passing time.
they're just passive. Have you ever reason you find someone that says, oh, so and so is my best friend, and you ask why, and they say,
Yes.
oh, because we have the same totem.
No, no,
So we have, you know, and you're asking, okay, if my totem is Ngabi and your totem is Ngabi, so what? You know, but because you want to keep,
A
you know,
best friend
you're
is
on
that
the same
person who is there
level.
for you.
You are on
You
the
know?
same level with that person. That is passiveness, you know. And when you find some people, they say, so and so is my friend because we all drive border, right borders. So we are on the same level. There is no added advantage. There is no, you know, the only talk that you have is, you know, what your level is. So I can't be your friend just because we come from the same clan. No, you know. And friendship number 3 is the incubus friend. The word incubus comes from the word incubation. It is an action of a chicken laying egg, and an egg that costs 100 shilling. When it incubates on it, it gets a value of a chick. And the value steps from 100 to 500 a chick. You understand? So
Yes.
we need friends that add value in our lives. We need
Definitely.
people that will speak boldly, and even if it hurts. But when they speak, we get value. You understand? They don't compromise the truth. You find some people that you tell them, is this right? They say, yeah, it's right, because they want you to be happy, but at the end of the day, it's not right.
Yes.
So you suffer a long time problem over something that you could fix with your friend if they told you the truth. You understand? So I was just trying to define the types of friends that we keep. And that, it culminates into love. And the people that we love, the people that we share with, the people that we spend time with.
Yes.
And what is the fruit of love? And how can you share love? How can you speak good about someone even when they hate you? The Bible says if someone slap you on one side, you change.
Turn the other cheek.
No, the Bible is not fair. You know, it's not fair.
That is true love.
If someone don't love you, you love them. You know,
That is
means
true love.
that means you will not speak ill against them. We have lots of people, lots of ministers that are speaking ill against their fellow ministers. Where is the love?
Do you know how I actually managed to go through my week, my month, my year, alive and still smiling? Once I feel hurt or betrayed or disappointed, I go back and I say, Jesus, help me. Help me hold it within and turn it into love. That anger, that sadness, that disappointment, help me turn it into love. Help me see the brighter side of it. That's how I will be able to let go of whatever has happened.
yeah.
And tomorrow I will wake up,
You wake up
and buy you free breakfast.
Amen.
Yet yesterday,
Amen.
you were just from telling me, Edith, this and this and this, and you hurt me a lot.
Wow.
Oh, that is love.
Beloved, if you've just joined us, this is the Gospel Hype right here on UBC TV. We're live on every social media, and I know that God is doing some great work in your life. Many of
Definitely.
you are sending us messages. We'll be reading messages later, but for now, we just want to ask the G Rhythm Band to give us that wonderful music as we usher in the man of God, Sate, for this hour. And he's just going to be, we're just going to be talking, a moment of talking, Father to Son, and of course, for the whole nation to know that he has people orchestrated for this generation, that you need to look at them, hear what they speak, and as this year is getting started, you're shaping your destiny and how you're going to move and do things. And we just want to thank everybody from Namirembe Christian Center Church. Thank you very much for allowing Papa to come and be with us tonight. You know, and we're going to have a moment that nobody has ever had. You
Yes,
understand?
definitely.
Are we ready? We ready? Let's just do this. Is that song called No Renting? Is that what you're going to do now? Is that what you're going to do now? Oh, come on now. Let's do that. Let's do that. And we enjoy this wonderful music moment.
Walk like a giant, anointed as queen who defiant, and I chill on the mountain of Zion. How is it you can take my power? How is it you can bring me to silence? Ninkala ningo sekelela, wati ninineka, in a battle with the violence. Misosi so se watola, you can call us shots monga refu abola. Nickname mati chitumbua, Coca-Lastic maje iwama Coca-Cola. Nickname mati chitumbua, Coca-Lastic maje iwama Coca-Cola. Iwe waliva vitamini, kwati gogi sipuro rotomentamini. Natural bleach no skin ya, baby boy you're a winner. Iso we kale mumutimo wandi, no renting, no rent. Inso we kale kale mumutima wandi. No renting, no rent from the crown of my head to the sole of my shoe. Boy, my love for you is pure. Landlord, I lick with them my shoe. So be comfy and secure, yeah. Oh, yeah. So we call it one more time one day. No renting, no rent. And so we call it one more time one day. No renting, no rent. Oh, so we call it one more time one day. We call it Momo Timo one day. We call it Momo Timo one day. We call it Momo Timo one day. And so we call it Momo Timo one day. No renting, no rent. And so we call it Momo Timo one day. No renting, no rent from the crown of my head to the sole of my shoe. Boy, my love for you is pure. Landlord, I lick with my shoe. So be comfy and secure from the crown of my head to the sole of my shoe. Boy, my love for you is pure. Landlord, I lick with my shoe. Yeah. So be comfy and secure.
It's always been a mystery to me how two hearts can come together and love can last forever. But now that I have found you, I believe that a miracle has come when God sends the perfect one. Not gonna all my questions about why. And I've never been so sure of anything in my life. I wonder what God was thinking when He created you. I wonder if He knew everything I would need, 'cause He made all my dreams come true. When God made you, He must have been thinking about me.
Wherever life may lead you, with all my heart, I'll be there too. From this moment on, I want you to know I'll let nothing come between us, and I will love the ones you love. Now gonna all my questions about never been so sure of anything in my life. I wonder what God was thinking when He created you. I wonder if He knew everything I would need, 'cause He made all my dreams come true.
true. You're for me and I'm for you. 'Cause my world just can't be right without you in my life. I wonder what God was thinking when He created you. I wonder if He knew everything I would need, because He made all my dreams come true. He must have heard every prayer I've been praying. 'Cause He knew everything I would need when God made you.
I'm so glad He made you.
When dreams come true,
You are my love, my love.
when God made you, He must have been thinking about me.
It's not every day I want you. I don't mean to sound so harsh, but it's every day I need you. I loved you right from the start. Sometimes I feel I've drifted off to the further star, only to find I'm resting, wrapped in your loving arms. Each time we go, parira ponce. Each time we go, that causes my heart to say. Each time we go, parira ponce. Each time we go, that causes my heart to say, yeah. Each time we go, chove na chabanga bambio, galaluba baby. Your love always brings me back. Each time we go, chove na chabanga bambio, galaluba baby. Your love always brings me back. While on this road I've taken, the journey may seem too long, but my heart will not be shaken, 'cause you are my hope, my song. I've never seen such passion from one whose heart so pure, for one without compassion. So how could the two endure? Each time we go, each time we go, that causes my heart to. Each time we go, parira ponce. Each time we go, that causes my heart to say. Baby, Echitemwe kochube na chabanga bambio kalalu baby echitemwe kochube na chabanga bambio your love always brings me echitemwe kochube your love always brings me back.
Your love will always take me there. It is all about that moment when love becomes the key factor in our lives. And I know your existence, if you're watching me right now, it's all about the love that Christ has got for all human race. It's about time, ladies and gentlemen, that we want to welcome a man of honor, a man that is a father figure. I call him my friend, a man that has gone through it all. He has started many projects, and one of the good things about him, he will never start if he will not accomplish, you know. He's a book author. He's written many books. He is also a founder of a university, which is a fountain of wisdom right here in Uganda. He has moved nations. But one thing that everybody knows about him is a magical voice that he has. And of course, he has composed lots of great music that inspires lots of generations. Now, we know very well that music takes a great, great change and, turn in people's lives. But this man is one of the people that has been residing in your homes. For all of you that enjoy good music, he's been right there. Good music that is also meaningful. And as Gospel Hype, UBC TV, because we inspire nations and we take you to great heights, it's such moments that we have to make known and introduce to many a man of such a caliber. Professor Simeon Kayiwa, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Praise the Lord.
Thank you, praise
I'm
the
so
Lord.
honored to have you here today. I can speak for 5 days about you. 5 days.
You spoke wonderful things today about me.
Wow.
Thank you.
I'm honored. You're a father
Thank
figure.
you. Thank you.
You know, if there are people that are worth to be celebrated in my country during my era, I just want to celebrate you.
Yes.
And the gospel rhythm will agree with me, isn't it? Isn't it? Please make some noise if you're agreeing with me. Don't seem to be. but we agree, and we just want to bless God for who you are. But just to get the point home, there are people watching us at home right now, and they just want to know, who is Professor Simeon Kayiwa? From the horse's mouth, I kept quiet.
Okay. Oh, you said a lot of things already. I am the pastor of Namibia Christian Fellowship, the Chancellor of Kayiwa International University and its director and owner. I am a singer. I'm an academic. And at the same time, I am married to a girl called Dr. Celia for the past 37 years.
37 years.
And she's listening to me, I believe.
Oh my God, oh my God.
And I got 5 children, 4 biological, 1 adopted because of love, adopted. Yeah.
Now,
well, you can say that, well, they count me as the founder of the Biwempe revival in the country.
that's what I was going to say.
Yes, yes.
Tell me about the Biwempe revival.
It is now 40 years old.
40 years
Since Jesus appeared to me and said to me, wake up and read Isaiah 60, go and bring my people back to me, tell them to leave witchcraft and come back to me. I'll be with you wherever you go to perform miracles and wonders, by which people will know I sent you. It's now 40 years, and since then, I've been trying to encourage people, to inspire them to preach the gospel, and to create as many preachers as possible, as believers as possible, and to make them love Jesus, and make them love each other, And not only believers, but also those who are not intending to go to heaven, but they live on earth, that they may also live in harmony, loving
Say it
each
again.
other.
Say it again.
Those who are not intending to go to heaven, but they still live on earth. But they may live here in harmony until then.
Okay.
Until wherever they will
I
go.
think I should be one of them people. I mean, it's not yet time for me to go home.
There are some people who feel that they would not want to go to heaven. They would like to go maybe elsewhere, maybe hell or something.
Oh no, I don't want to be that. I don't want to be like that. I
Even
just stay
when
here.
they're still here with us, they should be useful. They should not keep on doing harm to each other. We should also love them. Maybe they will change their mind sometimes and also follow us.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Mm.
Now, you were a family man.
Yeah.
You were an academician.
Mm.
You're a professor. You're an author. You're a pastor.
I'm a singer.
You're a singer. You're a husband. I mean, you have done it all. You're a leader. You've been led before.
Mm.
How do you do all that?
You know, all the things you're talking about have got their own problems. So in this world, if you want to be successful,
Yes.
you should know that the world is difficult, and there are some things you cannot change in the world. Some people will be difficult forever.
Mm.
But what you do is be ready to change yourself so that you may be able to live with them.
Mm.
Change yourself so that you may be able to live with the difficult people and the easy ones, those who hate, that may be able to live with them, loving them and working with them, even though they hate, even though they want to do you harm. Find a way of living with them that will protect you, defend you from being done harm, but you still have, you take the juicy fruit out of the thorny tree. Juicy fruit out of the thorny tree. You try to make sure that everyone, you know, like you are with them, you're their friends, you make them feel cool. Because that's what love is. You asked me to come and talk about love.
And that's what we're going to do for the whole time.
Yes, love is making another person feel cool. I mean, I want to put it in that kind of language which you understand to them more.
Yes, yes, yes.
And if you love Jesus, it's about making him feel cool and also feeling cool about him.
So it's a two-way thing.
Yeah, you feel cool about him.
And you make him feel cool about myself.
Yeah, that's why I sing. I sing to make him feel cool. I dance for him and I praise him to make him feel cool. And then I also feel cool about him as I'm doing those things. And that is the same thing about other people, your wife, people in society, politicians, army commanders, people that are in trouble or in prison. You know, when I go there in prison, I want to make them feel cool about me and about Jesus.
How do you do that?
Yeah, by trying to be the kind of person that will change myself until I do it for them, rather than expecting them to do it for me. Because people won't do everything good that you want for you.
So whatever you want them to do for you, you do it.
Yes. Well, yes, but I don't want expect them to do 100% of everything I want them to do for me, because that would be disappointing. How you get disappointed. Yeah.
Well, if you've just joined us right now, I'm just having a moment with a professor here. That's why I take it very slow, because he's about to pull up terms that are really out of this world. But we're talking about love, and this is a love week. Some day in the week, we're going to be celebrating Valentine's Day, which is a day that has nothing to do with actually love, because if you get the real origin of Saint Valentine and how it all evolved and started, It's got nothing to do about with what people think about colors, you know, color code their dresses. That's why I'm having a professor here today. But definitely I know that you're going to get something out of this. Now, Professor, you're saying love, you love someone, but then you change yourself.
Yes.
To suit that person.
So that may make them feel cool.
So that they feel cool.
About you.
And
about themselves too.
Then I asked, how do you do that? By making sure that you don't expect 100%.
Yeah, and it's you that will change for them rather than them change for you, because it's really difficult to change everybody. That's impossible. But you are able to control yourself. You are self-regulating. You can change yourself, but you can't change them. And they will change if you're lucky, but they may not change as you want.
You cannot change anyone.
No.
You can change yourself.
Yeah, you can change yourself, and other people will be changed. Other people will not change immediately. The others will. You know, if you meet, when I met you the first time, it was like the falling of the heart. You love me. There are such people. You know, Big Sam loves everybody. You know, that's different. But the others who are going to be tough and tough and tough. Whatever you are, they will never love you. What you do, in order to love them, you feel good about them. You show that cool feeling. Let them feel loved, even though they have got problems which make them look tough and straight-faced all the time. You see, that you don't have to be expecting society to change for you.
Oh, okay.
You change for them, so that they will change afterwards when they're impressed about you.
You change for the society to be better.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I've always argued with people. If I came here right now in a council, well, there's some people who don't feel good about that. Council is good for some people, but society is different. You know, some people ask me all the time, why are you in a t-shirt? It's because I've got to change for society. The majority of our society dresses like I am dressed. So I change for them, rather than them changing for me. And then I make them feel cool. Yes.
Is that the reason why Jesus had to come to earth and change to be a human being, not to come as a spirit? Because if it was me in my power, I come out as a spirit, I disappear and I reappear as Jesus, you know, and make things like, you know. I mean, why would I leave my superiority and, you know, come and allow myself to be whipped? If I was Jesus, you raise your whip on me, I disappear.
You got to love those three levels of people. Those who hate you, those who don't love you with true love.
Those who hate you?
Those who don't love you with true love. And those who love you truly. There are types of people who are like that. And you've got to deal with them. When you talk about Jesus, now I'm reminded of Peter. Peter did a lot of things to Jesus which showed that his love was not really true. He denied him. He told everybody, let's go back fishing. He influenced his followers to stop preaching, but instead go fishing. That was not good. He told Jesus not to complete his mission by dying on the cross and told him, God forbid, don't go to Jerusalem. All the things. So now, Jesus was about to give something very big to Peter. And said, before I give you this big thing, there's a question in my mind. Do you love me? You see, do you love me? What does that mean? That when you love me, when I love you, it means I don't have any question, any doubts about your trust, about you. But Jesus had questions and doubts about Peter, whom he was about to give great things, to run a huge church, to represent him. When he's in the church, what is he going to teach? Is he going to teach to cut off people's ears? Is he going to teach denying people? Is he going to teach, let's leave this gospel today, to be funa, let's go and do something else? Jesus had those questions and says, Peter, I want to give you my sheep. I love you very much, but do you love me? And Peter felt so desperate about the question. And he said, well, I don't know this question. I don't know how to answer it. You yourself know whether I love you or not, because I'm the kind of stuff, material that really cannot be counted as a man with true love for you. But it's up to you to choose to see if you love me. And Jesus, being what he is, in spite of those weaknesses in Peter, he was ready to give him the best. So it was Jesus who changed for Peter, rather than Peter changing for Jesus. Have you understood?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get this.
So you got to change for your wife. You got to change for your lover. You got to change for everybody in the world. And as I say many times, love is not about your wife only. You know, marriage is an issue which you may ask me about now. I'll tell you how it's supposed to be. But it's about also loving and making the other part of mankind that didn't marry you feel cool about you.
Oh, okay. Beyond your wife, beyond your husband.
Beyond your family. Beyond your wife.
You got to show
Your
some
husband.
love beyond that.
Yeah, and you got to. I have to love you. I have to love you. Although you are not one of those that buried me. Although you are part of the humanity, part of mankind that did marry me. I got to find a way of changing for you and loving you. I have got many people that tried to be my enemies and they failed. My trick is because I changed for them.
You lower yourself.
I change for them. I don't wait for them to change for me. Because when they're planning to hate me, it is a commitment in their heart which they want to fulfill. But I change for them, and they find themselves unable to continue with the program. I love them too much.
But Professor, when you're changing for them, don't you lose yourself?
Yeah, you have to. You don't have to always be yourself. Because being yourself is like the man who can change for others. That's what I am. That doesn't change in me. Being a person who can make other people feel cool, that does not change in me. But being myself in the sense that, let me show you that I'm the husband. Let me show you that I'm an academic, so I'm going to speak to you in those terms which will make me look like an idiot before you. I've seen some people who doing those things which are absolutely hateful, even on the pulpit, and they make people feel so bad. They don't come to church to make me feel so bad. I come to church so that I may feel cool about Jesus, cool about the preacher, and cool about myself. Well, I've got to change for society, and that's my character. I mean, although I'm doing those things, I'm still Simeon. People call me things. Many people call me Kayiwa. Some other people say that little Kayiwa. Other people say that man. I went to South Africa one day, and I knew that because it was right after they had gotten their independence, the white people would not be feeling so cool about black people after the black people's victory in the war against apartheid. I was invited to a white church in Cape Town, in East London. And when I stood in front of the church, they all looked at me. I was the only black person and my wife in the church. So they expected me to be talking about apartheid, things which are very annoying, and criticizing people and all those things. Just like I see politicians when they meet the president.
Yes.
When they
yes.
come to him, they speak things that will annoy him. They don't make him feel cool ever. They want him to feel very bad whenever he meets people. They don't have love. So I went to, when I stood in the class, in the church, I said, why do you look at me like that? And I joked, and I said, where you see the teeth is, just in case you don't see me because I look like a shadow, where you see the teeth is where the Holy Spirit is speaking from. And they laughed. I caused laughter to them. And then I think also in America one day on national television they asked me, how do you think about yourself being black? And I said, black? Am I? Who told you? Because I'm not black in the sense that's philosophically intending to hate the white people. I'm black because of nature, but who told you I'm black? I'm not black. Who told you? I've never been black since I was born.
That's what you told them?
Yeah, I don't have any color in my heart.
Oh my God.
So in South Africa, I stood there, and I was joking like that. In the first 10 minutes, 5 minutes, they liked me so much. I wanted them to feel cool. And they received Jesus, and they received miracles. They were cool about Jesus. I was supposed to be speaking for 30 minutes only. I ended up 1 hour. They say, please go on, 3 hours.
Come on now.
And then they say, come in the evening. Miracles were happening, of course. Come in the evening. And they gave me the whole evening also, which was unusual. And even unusual for them, white people, for a person to speak that long to that congregation. And they asked me, what can we do? So I went and spoke on the media, but also they told me, can we meet you anywhere? So they went and lined up at my bedroom for a whole day. They were all white. They were feeling cool about me. I was feeling cool about them. And they were talking to me freely about their problems as white people in South Africa, because they knew I made them feel cool.
Oh, yeah.
That's what love is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you go and meet people who everybody persecutes in this country, whom everybody calls bad people, even me, they're called false prophets. You go and talk to them and make them feel cool. Little by little, when you change for them, they will change for you. I think Shuno Achebe said, the dog says, when you fall for me and I fall for you, it is love.
Fall for me.
And I fall for you. It's love.
Real love.
Yeah, that's what the dogs say.
Actually, the dogs are kind of animals that will portray love.
Yeah, they do.
You will know that that person is not a friend to a dog. Every time they pass, even if they don't look at them, they'll go back.
Going back to Peter. Now think about, you're talking about it before I came here. People that don't allow you for things. Even if I know that somebody loves me for what they're gaining out of me, I'll still love them. And I'll give them what they want. Because I'm looking for what makes them feel cool. But now think about Peter. Think about the cow. And think about the dog. A man says, I love my cow so much. Is that true love? My cow so much. I love this cow so much. Is it really true? That is going to be happening like that. That love won't last beyond Christmas.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So because a cow can only live up to the next celebration of Christmas.
And this very man who says he loves the cow.
Cow too much.
He'll kill the cow. so you see, that woman of yours that you love so much, you love her until you kill her with labor. She's in the garden working every day, sweating every day.
Oh my God.
You don't take her out. I go with my wife every weekend out and sit on the beach.
Huh?
Yeah. And why? Because well, I'm not supposed to bore her. I'm supposed to be making her feel good. And why? Because the Bible also says, Psalm 23, what does it say?
I can read it.
He leads me
The water,
besides
the cool waters.
to the still waters. He makes me lie down on green grass. In Uganda, they say, Antwala kumabali agamazi amateefu. Akomyawo emmeme yange. In other words, I go with her that the Lord may feel cool about us and then also return, bring back my soul to feeling peace in me. And also that she feels peace in herself. Because love means that you make that person have the sense of peace, feeling of peace in their heart about you. She has no questions about you, even when you go away. And you've got no questions, no doubt about her. That is true love in marriage. Because she doesn't have any reason in her heart to doubt you. Then because of that, there is peace.
Wow.
Because of that, there's love. Because everybody wants to go where there's peace. You want to settle, if you're a bird, on a tree that is troubled. You want one that is peaceful.
Yes.
You also want a place that's cool. A husband that makes you feel cool at the bottom of your heart. That's why you want to get married. In a place, in the presence of your husband, where there's absolute peace given to you on a daily basis.
So you go out every weekend. So
Yeah,
it's
we do.
okay for a Christian to go out.
Yeah, why not?
To go to the beach.
What are you doing there at the beach? To love your friend, your wife, or your friends, whatever.
It is not satanic to go to the
No,
beach.
it is not. The beach is not satanic. It was created.
Yeah.
It was created by God. The beach was created by God, and Jesus used to go there. It was created by God. The people who do things at the beach that are not absolutely Christian can be on the other side of the beach.
And
As
do
you sit on the other side of the beach.
and do the Christian thing.
Yeah, and be,
This man wants to get married. You hear? It's cool.
It's cool to take out someone to the
trees,
beach.
Yeah, the trees are beautiful, the monkeys, the birds. You can't, to love is not to be in prison. To be a Christian is not to be in prison. People sometimes imprison us in the church and they say, why do you dress up that way? Why do you dress up that way? No, my dressing up is about feeling cool about myself.
About you. Let's come in. Let's come in. Ladies and gentlemen, you've just joined us. Oh my God. This is the Gospel High. I'm just having a cool moment with the professor. And of course, I'm adopting that word cool. So
Yes.
it's going to be part of my dialogue.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll make you feel cool. I need a woman who will make me feel good.
And I also want to feel cool about me. That's why I buy the kind of car I buy. I don't want you to force me into a bad car just because you say, I should look humble, I should look Christian, I should look... No.
You buy a car to make you feel cool.
And I take it out of nature which God created. All the things on earth are ours. Even nature. I built a house and put in my house, in the bedroom, a big bed, everything beautiful, big television, 66 inches to make myself feel cool.
Huh?
That's what the Lord wants me to do. I feel cool about me, and then my wife also feels cool about herself where I am.
I don't know about you if you're not feeling cool about whatever that you do, but I think I also
feel cool when you come to the church.
cool.
I don't care about, because people are not in the same way. People can't feel 100% the same way about the rules that you have in your church. Because some of them are in a different generation bracket. Some of them were brought up in a different country. So they can't feel the same way.
So how do you cater for this?
There are things that you should not talk too much about. Let them dress up the way they want, as long as they're not indecent.
Okay.
All the things, you see.
Oh, we have
let
some
them
churches
choose
here that
things.
said no jeans,
No.
no shorts.
No, me, except even on Sunday sometimes I'm in jeans only and a t-shirt without even a jacket on. Because it is like too hot now outside. If you give me a coat to wear because of the Bible or because of your way of interpretation of Christianity, I will die on the pulpit because it is so hot outside there. Sometimes it's 30 degrees centigrade, and you want me to put a very huge jacket on in order to look what? To look what?
Because I
To
think
look good to other people, but die on the pulpit? I must feel good about myself as I preach the gospel. So I just have I not raised the dead? Have I not done so many miracles in my T-shirt? So it's not clothes, it's the Holy Spirit. Don't make the Holy Spirit so cheap. Making people think that his clothes and his garments. He's not like that. He's somebody, our creator. And he put us in these situations in where we know where we live as human beings. He knows we are human beings. That's why he put us in a human body.
Give me some of the tips that have made you stay. 37 years of marriage.
Well,
37 years. Jesus Christ, that's a long time.
Yeah, also.
None of these people is 37.
And 40 years with Jesus.
40 years with Jesus, 37 years with your wife.
Yeah.
That's a long time. It's been all cool.
When Jesus spoke to me in the first place and sent me to do this work, I had a few questions because I was an atheist before.
Who is an atheist?
A person who doesn't have any faith in God.
Oh.
And I was like that. I didn't have anything of God in my chemistry. And
You didn't believe in anything?
I didn't care where it came from, where it would go. That's how it was. But when it came to my life, I told him the reasons why I was not a believer. A few things. But then I also told him, I will do your work. But this was my major problem. At that time, Archbishop General Wom had been killed. And it made me feel very doubtful about God. How can you allow a prophet, an important agent of the church, an agent of God, of yours, to die like that? So I said, I was not a believer. So I said to him, will you protect me? Will you give me the power like that of Moses and others? So that I may be able to demonstrate your strength and people may have fear of you. Another thing I told him, and this was the most important thing in my life, I said, I will not drink. I will not smoke. I will not go with women outside of marriage. I will not go with any other woman, in other words. And I will not do other things. But also give me a woman, a wife, that will not do those things. Will not drink, will not smoke, will not go with other men. And then I will do everything of yours all my life. I glorify you. I show you, I demonstrate your existence on earth. I demonstrate your supernatural power on earth. I'll talk about you everywhere. That is, I had made a covenant between me and God, and which I've been following for 40 years. I've not broken it. Everything is around that. It has kept my marriage good. It has kept my relationship with Jesus good. And relationship with people also good. That is one of the things that's the most important. If you come to Jesus, if you want to keep that relationship with him, you should make a covenant with him. That's very important.
Now, shouldn't we say that it has been so cool?
Yes.
All your time? 37 years, all cool? Because God found you someone, gave you someone that is just like you, no drinking, no running around with other men, and You know, is it being cool?
Well, yeah.
You guys don't have any fighting, or
no,
you don't do anything that.
No, let me tell you one
You
thing.
don't feel angry one
There is
time?
envy. You see, if you look at the scriptures, they teach us not to be envious.
Yes.
They teach us to to treat a person justly. I think you know it's written, I think, in 1 Corinthians.
Yes.
And love is kind. Love is patient. Patience is one of the ways of changing yourself so that may accommodate another person's weakness.
I feel you.
That makes things good. You know, we don't argue. We don't allow that argument in our life because we have told us, she's also educated. Me, I'm a doctor of psychology. She's also a doctor, but she's a counselor. She read counseling and theology. And I also read a doctor of theology as well. But we understand those things, those principles that make the mind of another person feel bad. So as soon as I'm in the wrong territory, I say, no, I don't think I'm walking the right way in my mind. And she also remembers it very well, very quickly. So even though something was going to get wrong, it stops somewhere. And everything ends in talking about other things and we continue on our journey of making each other feel cool.
Okay, now I understand.
Which is our intention forever.
Forever, everything should be cool. Yeah. Well, beloved, we just wondering whether all of you are having a good time, but I know that you're glued right there, and God is speaking to you on how you're going to live a cool life, even within this wonderful Love Week. In the next segment, we want the professor to tell us about, he's an author of very many books, and this particular book I love, Working Miracles. And this has been redone in Luganda.
Yeah.
There's a Luganda version of this book.
Yeah.
You've done quite lots of miracles. Through you, God has risen dead people.
Yeah.
You know, we just want to get a moment of that, but that will be after a music break. And you know, I know my production team has organized the music that you did.
Yes.
We want to hear some of the music that has made our professor so popular with the Calvary Cross Choir.
Yeah.
And you know, it was just a tremendous work. Why is the Calvary Cross Choir actually?
Now?
Yes.
It is at the Mirembe.
It's a Namirembe.
Yeah.
When are we going to host it?
Well, whenever you want.
We should host it. We should host Namirembe Calvary Cross Choir right here.
I was expecting you to invite them. I almost want to come with them, but I thought that it was going to be too much for you in this program.
It cannot never be too much.
Yes.
You'll be sick and handle everything.
They're always there. They've been singing for the past 37 years.
Organize one day and have them come here.
They've been singing for the past 38 years.
38 years. Those are worthy to be celebrated. Give us one of those songs that made the hits them days.
Oh, the one of the most powerful ones is Bayugumya Echiboga.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
yes.
a very, very powerful one.
I remember when you used to come in and say, woo.
Yeah. And then another one, Bamisiti Mbisabia Falao. Babona Bonanyo.
Oh my God. I wish
that,
Mama
that
was
is
here.
running in the blood.
I'll get you to sing an a cappella right away.
How many others? Nekachanga, Imbumulo, those things.
Yes.
Lots of them.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a lot of them actually.
I know that we have some music that is prepared. Please give us a moment to enjoy this music. When we come back, we talk about these books and what God is doing in our professor's life. But I'm feeling so obliged to have a moment with him, and we share such kind of cool moments. Some of the people that knew that you're coming to the studio is Pastor Chiyinji Joffre, who's my good friend, and I know he's watching me right now. He's right there in the studio watching us. Yeah. There's another young man that you inspire so much. Yes. Ivan is also in the studio.
Yes.
And we have lots of people that have decided not to go to church today, just to come and just stay in their houses to Just listen to it. That's how much impact. And I've seen lots of messages coming in.
Yes.
One of the people that is watching us is Honorable Nakauchi Susan,
Okay.
who is a representative of Uganda to the East African Parliament. She sent me a message and said, you know what? I'm crossing out everything and I'm staying home to make sure that I watch Professor Simeon Kayiwa. That's wonderful.
I greet you.
Yes, that's wonderful. I mean, lots of people are just watching us. Actually, I tell everybody that this is not just a normal TV program. It is a Sunday service. The only thing we don't do is ask for tithe and offering.
Why don't you?
We want them to take it to the church next week because we have not registered this as a church. But we're going to choose one of these people to be the pastors.
Don't you have problems?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. A lot.
Don't you want to eat?
Yes, we do.
Well, don't you want to make these people feel cool?
Oh, yes.
The public wants to do that to you. Why don't you receive the tithes?
I hope our management team has had that. But yeah, thank you so much. Is our music ready? Is our music ready so we can have a moment? All right, we still. But let's go on. They're still getting the music to play.
Okay.
Let's talk about these books. Let's talk about you, an author. How many books have you authored?
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 books you've authored.
Yeah.
And we still
Published.
have more to come.
Yeah, more. I'm expecting 20 because I've already written the drafts.
We will talk about this one last. But let's talk with, this is Calvary Cross Choir songs.
Yeah.
This is all done by you.
Yeah.
Tell us about this, bro.
This is, most, I've listened to musicians. I respect all musicians.
And I just want to give it to these people so they can zoom in.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're writing, they sing beautiful songs, but they don't know that after some time those songs will be forgotten. So what I decided to do is to write those songs of mine and to rewrite them in a soft notation.
Yes.
And I've got books and another book coming out because I've got about 250 songs that I've written.
250 songs.
Yeah.
Written by you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And all of them are musically written down in books.
Yes.
So that someone can stay at home and
because
play.
you can see we are now able to sing Hallelujah Chorus and other songs by other people whose graves we no longer know where they are. They died and their bodies are not even known. We no longer know how they look like, and maybe pictures of their pictures were not even taken when they first sang those songs. But the value that God put in them goes on by the music which was written.
So
and then you see also because of technology and because of troubles, problems, competitions and issues in the music industry, and songs die because of competition. And sometimes a person like the one who died recently, if he didn't write that last song of his,
Moses Radio.
Yeah, that Christian song he wrote, that might not be remembered after many years have passed. So what I decided to do is to have all these songs of the Calvary Cross Choir, which people are singing everywhere you go, even in England. I found some white people singing my songs in Uganda. They want to have them, to sing them, but with music on. And some people in Korea and whatever other countries have come and taken my books, so they want to sing my songs in Uganda.
Now, where can people get these books?
At the church, the Namibia Christian Fellowship.
And you'll give us
at my office, yes.
The contact.
Yeah.
At the end of the program, we'll give us the contact and how people can contact the library to get these books.
Yeah.
All right. This is music. This is music, and these walking miracles.
Walking in miracles.
Walking in miracles. Yes. Tell me about this book.
There are many things I put there about miracles, but also one of the problems is that people get saved today and their passion for Christ, their relationship with Christ cools down, and they're no longer doing the things that they were doing before. I've heard of some pastors who were performing miracles at the first time they got anointed, but now they no longer do those things anymore, and they complain. They don't know what to do. So I got all those clues there, guidance on how to remain in that spirit and power and passion for Christ that you had in the first place.
And in this book, you also talk about the prophecy that you did when they're overthrowing Idi Amin.
Yeah. Well, when I first first began to preach the gospel, it was to inspire people who have been abolished in the country. They were banned from preaching, and other people also who wanted to know God. I was performing those signs and wonders to them, and I would go and meet some people and tell them, don't worry, after this time, Idi Amin will be overthrown, because the Lord had told me in a dream that he will be overthrown on April 11th, April 10th, 11th midnight in 1979. That was a year before. So my preaching then was prophecy. I was teaching the prophecy to everybody as one sits in a classroom. And I told them how it was going to happen.
And it surely did.
And it happened exactly on that day, because the Lord told me how it was going to be happening. And 6 months before he was overthrown, what I told them would happen, he did it. Idi Amin, I told him he's going to attack another country, and the country will not tolerate him anymore and will come in and overthrow him. And that means exactly I said that a year before, a month before, and it happened.
Wow.
And it was overthrown in those 6 months that the war began with the other country, that Tanzania, that he had decided to attack.
With such a clear vision, if I was the president of Uganda, I mean, you'd be on my advisor, board, because I mean, you see things way before.
No, not the president of Uganda only, but everybody. Everybody wants to know what God is saying. So I actually sit down in my counseling room some days in a week, and people come and talk to me, and I tell them what's going to happen to them.
All right. I think my team has already gotten this song. Let's just keep quiet for a moment, just take a moment of water, and we get this song running. This is one of my favorite. I love this song. Yeah. And I won't even mention the name because I want you to get surprised with this song. Okay. All right, come on, give it to us. Let's enjoy it. This is the Gospel Hype, a moment with the man, only Professor Simeon Kayiwa. Just ministering to us, but God is orchestrating his things in a different way. I'll be getting all this music right from his library, and we're going to be showcasing some of this work, as we go on during the Gospel Hype. We were supposed to talk about love and everything to do with marriage and whatever, but I want to give you a moment so that you can share more about marriage.
Let me tell you one thing, that people are treating marriage as different from love. And they emphasize certain things in marriage which are not really the most important thing about marriage. For example, in Uganda, the word for marriage is what?
Kufumbili.
Which means to cook. Mufumbo. It has to do with she's coming to cook.
Yes.
And also there are some chiefs who call their wives slaves. Bazana.
Bazana.
Those are very bad terms to define marriage with. Because it's not, those are not the most important things. I mean, marriage and love are just like the horse and the carriage. The two, the life of the carriage is in the horse which is alive. The horse, in this case, would be like the passion, the love, the living thing about marriage is love. And the carriage are the rules, are just things moving according to rules, according to wheels, whatever, what you put in there. So marriage is not just, it's an institution by itself. If you look at marriage, the things you can do without loving, like cooking without loving, like even calling somebody your wife without loving. You make the bed, whatever, you buy things for Christmas, you look after children without loving. That's marriage also. A marriage has got to be true marriage with true love. True love means that I feel absolutely cool about you, passionate about you. And because of this passion, I am doing the things that I'm doing for you with love. And then somebody is supposed to appreciate them, say, thank you for this cup of tea. I can't take my cup of tea for granted. My office is close to me, to my office, to my home. Just a few paces away in my house. But when I'm away for about 3 hours or 4 hours, I go back to my house. She knows what I'm going to do. I go back just to give her a hug and thank her for what she's doing, and then go back to my office.
Oh, okay.
That's very important, and it's been happening all these years. Other things too, I got to be, when, these days, when she goes for her hair, they take a long time to do their makeup and everything and all that. And I got to sit there waiting for her. And talking to her and joking with other people there until, I don't care how long it takes, she will leave the salon. And
when you're there.
Yeah, I got to be there. She got to be there also when they're doing things about me. So now, that's to me what marriage is. Because love is a job. You have got to work it. So that's how you got to work for the love to be there. Every day, every day, every day. So now when you are, for example, leaving her to be alone, how she feels is bad. So I go there to make her feel cool. So now, it costs something to be loving somebody. So people laugh at me and say, why do you do this? Now I made a salon for her at home because the papers, the media used to come to wherever I was in the public places here.
Yes,
they would ask me questions which I didn't want to answer. I was not ready for them and all that. But so I decided to do another place for her at home where I also sit there and I invite people to come and work on her hair and everything.
Wow.
So this is what love, you got to be doing something about love. And sometimes you got to know how she's feeling even at night, whether she's snoring this time too much than usual, and all the things.
So you take care of all the small
every little
things.
all those little details. So that I've known some men who send their wives to the maternity
when they're not there.
and they don't need to come there. They say when you give birth, you give me a ring. Things like that, you know. Me, I wait outside.
No, man. Thank
I
you
wait
so
outside
much.
until it's done. I can't just go when suppose she dies. Suppose I got to do something quickly for her and I'm needed.
No, thank you very much. I know our time is fast spent.
Yeah,
and,
that's right.
My
yeah.
producers are saying you need to close this thing
That's
up.
right, yeah.
But we want to thank you, Papa.
Yes.
But finally, before you go, we want you to give us contacts on how we can get these materials and how people can get reached.
People want to know miracles, about miracles. They want to know about whether God lives. All the things, all these problems I've solved for them through these books. And they can come to the Membership Fellowship at my reception and ask for these books. They will be directing them to where they will buy them from. And they're not very expensive. And they just made, most of them are published by Kayiwa International University Press. Into Press.
And is there any contact numbers or website?
I don't understand quite. I don't know right away.
And the website?
I can't remember offside.
Okay. Okay.
No.
Please come to Namirembe Christian Fellowship.
Yes.
Right there,
on
you'll
Kayiwa
get
Village.
Kayiwa Village. Actually, you'll get the information, whatever that you need. And when I get it right here, I'll make sure that the other Sunday I'll publish the numbers so that you know exactly where to go.
Okay.
But we want to thank you, Papa. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you for
honoring us,
inviting me.
and thank you for always looking younger.
And you thank you. Why? I didn't know that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Please send our love to our mama.
Okay.
We were excited that she was going to be here, but I know we will get her another time. And tell the Calvary Cross Choir that we are working and looking forward that we host them one of these days. So they should get their act straight.
You are now making them feel cool, and they will come and make you feel cool.
All right. It's about time that we go feel cool. And of course, man, are you ready to make us feel cool? We want to feel cool, all right? All right? All right, let's do this. And we feel cool right here on Gospel Hype. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mukwano kunyuma wekuti muli ninga akwatiddwako malayika laba ebirooto byange bifuse bya zaabu bonna tebukyalina tabu nedda nali simanyi nti omukwano gunyuma wekuti nali simanyi Narisimani, nasimani chomukwano kunyumba wekuti. Narisimani, unyuma simani. Narisimani, nasimani chomukwano kunyumba wekuti. Narisimani, simani. Narisimani, nasimani chomukwano kunyumba wekuti. Narisimani. Nasimanyi chomukwano kunyuma wekuti.
Sing live like as if it's, thank you so much. Beautiful voices. Let's remind ourselves actually about the event that we're going to have.
The praise exchange.
The praise exchange, yes.
Will be on 30th March.
Yes.
Yeah, MTN Arena, free of charge. Yeah, starting 4 p.m. Yeah, it's a praise and worship event, so we'll be right there. And there will be other artists too that will be there, but we'll be there during them. Yeah, so let everyone come. We are calling upon everyone to come, to invite their families, friends to come and praise and worship.
Invite the men. Invite the men.
I would like to invite the men, all the men out there, to come for the praise exchange.
Now, Ma'am Bishop, can you invite the ladies? Come on now, invite the ladies to come for the praise and worship exchange. Come on now.
Hi, ladies. I'm inviting you all to come and just have an awesome awesome time in the presence of God with great worship and praise. Yes.
All right, come for the praise exchange right in MTN Arena. It's going to be right happen there. I'm going to be there personally. We're going to worship God until we drop. We're going to dance like David did. And everybody that is watching the Gospel Hype, you can't miss this wonderful opportunity. Allow me to read this message. This is the family of the late David Livingstone's Bisaso and Kungulu Talebudo wishes to convey their appreciation. Now, this is our good family. These are people that watch us all the time. And this is in Kungulu Tale. I also want to send my love to Kambo Elvis. I know very well that you lost a father, but we give you love. We give you Jesus to take care of you. But they're saying their appreciation to all the people of different capacities for all the support given during their trying moment when their father died last week, and kindly continue to keep them in prayer. May the good Lord bless you all. And of course, we send our love to Ma'am Esther Bisaso, Nakabugo Agnes, Lydia Mebo, Irene Nagawa, Ida Tracy Bisaso, Elvis Stephen, Louise Lois, and Mark Arthur Mugelwa, Isaac Katumba, Arnold Newtown, and Mugwanya, and Nolin Nantongo Bisaso. Now, Elvis, you've got a very, very big role to play. But I pray that God will help you fulfill every plan of God. If you've just joined us, this is the Gospel Hype. We're taking just a quick music video break. We're coming back. This band is just geared to take you all the time. You need to feel loved. And this is a love week. Enjoy the moment with me, Big Sam, right here on the Gospel Hype.
I will not be denied. God has made up his mind to bless my life. Hey! There is a mighty wave of blessing rushing through the open gates. There is no limit to what God will do for me. I said there is no limit. One more time. Hey, the gates are open wide. I will not be denied. Why? God has made up his mind to bless my life. There is a mighty wave of blessing rushing through are open wide. I will not be denied. Why? God has made up his mind. Yeah. A mighty wave of blessing rushing through the open gates. There is no limit to what God will do. I said there is no limit. Let's go get our miracle. Breakthrough, breakthrough, breakthrough. The gates are open wide. You will not be denied. Why? God has made up his mind to bless your life. A mighty wave of rushing, 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 rushing. Yeah. There is no limit to what God will do through me. I said there is no
There is no limit on what God can do. Beautiful song. That song was done at Miracle Center, and I love it. I really love it. And it's all about time that we just want to jive right now. Right now is a moment of jiving, all right? Now, the gospel, the rhythm, I was about to call you the gospel high bear, which is all right, which is all right, which is all right. Ladies and gentlemen, put on your seat belts. Put on your dancing shoes, about to praise God right now with the godly rhythm. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on now. Come on.
I just wanna be happy, but if I keep on doing the things that keep on bringing the pain, there's no one else I can blame if I'm not happy. Wasted time, but now I can see the biggest enemy, it was me. So I'm not happy. Cry yourself to sleep, shout and raise your hands. It won't change a thing, child, till you understand. If you're tired of being the same, if you're tired of things not changing, it's time for you to get out the way. Don't get stuck in how you feel. Say, Jesus, take the wheel. He knows the road that you need to take. If you wanna be happy, don't you wanna be happy? I just wanna be happy. But if I keep on giving my heart for people to tear apart, the healing will never start. So I'm not happy. Will I ever be happy? Cry yourself to sleep, shout and raise your hand. It won't change a thing, child, till you understand. If you're tired of being the same, if you're tired of things not changing, it's time for you to get out the way. Don't get stuck in how you feel. Say, Jesus, take the wheel. He knows the road that you need to take. It's so easy to complain, addicted to the pain. You give your heart, they push it away. Jesus knows just how you feel. Just let him take the wheel. The love you need, he already gave. Do you wanna be happy? I just wanna be happy. So So let me hear you say yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 If you're tired of being the same, if you're tired of things not changing, it's time for you to get out the way. Don't get stuck in how you feel. Say, Jesus, take the wheel. He knows the road that you need to take. It's so easy to complain, addicted to the pain. You give your heart, they push it away. Jesus knows just how you feel. Just let him take the wheel. The love you need, he already gave. Do you wanna be happy? I just wanna be happy.
Are you ready to praise God in your sitting room? In your house? Woo!
Tendereza, nengenda tendereza, tendereza, yes, soroko jagala, tendereza, hallelujah, tendereza, yes, soroko jagala, tendereza, hallelujah.
Ulamu bali bunemye Yesu ye yamponya.
Tendereza, hallelujah. Tendereza, yes, soroko jagala. Tendereza, hallelujah.
Tusime mukama, hallelujah. Tusime mukama, amina, amina.
Tusime mukama,
Oh, yeah.
hallelujah. Tusime mukama, amina, amina.
Tusime mukama, hallelujah. Tusime kabaka, amina, amina.
Tusime mukama,
Oh, yeah.
hallelujah. Tusime mukama, amina, amina.
Yes, only namani, hallelujah. Yes, only namani, amina, amina.
Yes, only namani,
Oh, yeah.
hallelujah. Yes, only namani,
Amina,
amina, amina.
tusime, 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 tusime mukama, amina, amina.
Tusime mukama, hallelujah. Tusime mukama,
Oh, yeah.
amina, amina.
Tusime, 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 tusime mukama, amina, amina.
Tusime mukama, hallelujah. Tusime mukama, amina, amina.
Yes, only namani, hallelujah. Yes, only namani, amina, amina.
Yes, only namani, hallelujah. Yes, only namani, amina, amina.
Ejoketeke.
Tikolo engatwana.
Ejoketeke.
Eyalama lolo.
Ejoketeke.
Tikolo engatwana.
Ejoketeke.
Oh, eyalama.
Ejoketeke.
Tikolo engatwana.
Ejoketeke.
Eyalama lolo.
Ejoketeke.
Tikolo engatwana.
Ejoketeke.
Eyalama ejokedeke.
Eyalama ejokedeke.
Oh, eyalama ejokedeke.
Eyalama ejokedeke.
Oh, eyalama ejokedeke. No.
Eyalama ejokedeke.
Oh, eyalama
ejokedeke.
Oh, eyalama
ejokedeke.
Oh, eyalama
ejokedeke.
Oh, eyalama
ejokedeke.
Eyalama ejokedeke.
Eyalama ejokedeke.
Oh, eyalama ejokopapando.
Eyalama ejokedeke.
Oh, eyalama
Ejokedeke.
Eyalama
Ejokedeke.
Oh, eyalama
Ejokedeke.
Eyalama
Ejokedeke.
Oh, eyalama
Eyalama ejokedeke.
Oh, eyalama
Eyalama ejokedeke.
We are the chosen generation. We've been called for to show His excellence. All I require for life, God has given me. I know who I am.
We are a chosen generation. We've been called for to show His excellence. All I require for life, God has given me. I know who I am. I know who God says I am. What He says I am. Where He says I'm at. I know who I am. I know who God says I am. What He says I am. Where He says I'm at. I know who I am. I'm walking in power. I'm walking miracles. I live a life of favor. 'Cause I know who I am. I'm walking in power. I'm walking miracles. I live a life of favor. 'Cause I know who I am. I know who I am. I know who I am.
We are a chosen generation.
We are a chosen generation. We've been called for to show His excellence.
All I
require for life, God has given me. I know who I am. I know who God says I am. What He says I am. Where He says I'm at. I know who I am. I know who God says I am. What He says I am. Where He says I'm at. I know who I am. I'm walking in power. I'm walking miracles. I live a life of favor. 'Cause I know who I am. I'm walking in power. I'm walking miracles. I live a life of favor. 'Cause I know who His glory, 'cause I know who I am. Take a look at me, I'm a wonder. It doesn't matter what you see now. You're gonna see His glory, 'cause I know who I am. Oh, 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 I know who I am. Oh, 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 I know who I am. Oh, I know who I
Professor Simeon Kayiwa would say that was cool. I love your pants, man. This is cool. You know, and people should feel church, actually. You know, you go to some churches where things are just, as traditional as possible. That's why some people repel church. I want to tell you, wherever you are, if you're watching us right now, even when you're putting on your pajamas, wherever you are, it is cool. It is cool to serve God when you don't have limits. It was a wonderful show and I've enjoyed it.
We all look cool, by the way. We all look cool in red and white and black. Valentine's Day.
And we just want to say it's Valentine coming up this week.
Yes.
Love someone for the true reasons and show them that you really care. Don't just say you love them. Buy a flower, buy a cake, take someone out. Pastor Simeon Kayiwa, professor, says it is cool. You have someone you love, take them out, go to the beach, leave the other people, the other side where wrong things are happening. Be on the side of, do your godly things. It is cool. Come on, let's do our social media.
Yes.
And I know lots of people communicate to you through social media as well. And I hope you have your cell phones because we need to read those messages right now. All right?
Yes.
So bring out your phones and we read up these messages. We tell everybody, we want to thank you because all of you keep us going. Whatever that you do, the messages that you keep on sending us, we thank you so, so much. And that's why we're here for another day. Let's start.
Yes. Let's thank you so much, our viewers.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone who is making this happen. And we have witnesses who are actually watching this right now. There is a lady, she's actually pregnant. She's my friend. She says, I wasn't able to go to church today morning because of my unborn. But thank you for the show. I feel like I'm in church already. I feel love straight from home.
All right,
Thank
we
you
have
so much.
we also have today. I am on it, and Satan Oswade beat ATW. Does Satan have a Twitter handle too? No, Satan don't have no Twitter. Don't even go to Satan's Twitter. Just go to Gospel Hype Twitter. You know what's wrong with some people? How can you send a message like that? How can you send a message you want Satan's Twitter? What are you going to tell Satan? Just walk away
There is
from
no
Satan.
love there.
You know, and I don't understand, man. Chayune David Mwanje says, drop from me, Tambula Nange by Radio. Tambula Nange by Radio, which, you know, that song did not have a video. It didn't have a video.
We can make
But
our own.
they're trying to compile a video for that song, and hopefully we'll get it and we will drop it for you just like you say, so that you feel cool. And then we have Ronald Kalyango says, play for me Olunaku by Silva Chagulanyi, going out to Atuhaire Melon, Kalwana, Wilbur, Astonix, Yassini, family of David Ravina from Kampala. Yes.
And I have someone called Simon, namesake of our professor, saying thanks for the show. Mwah.
Beautiful. Yes, you got one to read. Come on now, read it.
This is Esther from Moves.
Esther from Moves.
She rhythm is nailing it and she loves the show.
Ah, Jillian Rhythm is nailing it. Remove the word nail and say it is cool. You know, because you might nail it and you don't have your phone. Yeah, man, come on, take out your phone and we read some messages. Yes, my dear. Yeah.
Yes, I have someone from Kenya saying, I'm not able to watch the show on Sundays, but on YouTube, I'm sorted and I love what you deliver. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Calvin Avoya, play for me any song but nothing else. Bessie from More Especially. You are good. Greetings to Grace, Calvin Avoya, my son Brian Miji Avoya, and daughter Dolphin Mercy Avoya from Kitagum. Thank you very much for watching from Kitagum. You got it? You got it? Come on, read it.
There's Michael here and says,
Michael saying what?
Rhythm is nailing it
Okay.
as usual, and it's cool.
It's cool. I like that. I like that. Michael, thank you very much. I've got a message from South Africa. It says, I am watching on YouTube, but I think this one is Bishop, who was here last, Bishop Chimuli. He said, I'm watching Chimuli. No, today was, Jesus Christ. Today was Professor Simeon Kayiwa. Chimuli was on YouTube, but today is Simeon Kayiwa. But thank you very much from South Africa for watching. Thank you so much.
I have someone here saying, now they have said, the professor said, feel love even if someone has not liked you.
Yes.
Yes. Henry is saying, you are smart. G Rhythm, Edith, you are smart. Big Sam, you're smart, but maybe the colors
What you
lacking
talking
some
about?
love.
What you talking about? What you talking about, man? I can model here. My designer is right there. You know, what's happening here? What's happening? I thought, okay,
It's all about love.
Okay, I'm cool. I left home. I feel
Be
cool,
cool.
so I'm cool. You still got another one, man?
Yes.
Come on, read it.
University Chikwani.
Yes.
She says, Big Sam, she likes your suit.
Thank you. Say it again. All right.
I love you, G Rhythm, and it's awesome. It's cool.
Thank you so much. And we have Open Roof. This is Favor. He's just been nominated to head missions coordination at St. Stephen's Church in Chitende. That is Waswa. Congratulations. And he is enjoying G Rhythm. My God.
Definitely. I have...
You got it? Yeah, go on.
Definitely everyone is enjoying G Rhythm because I have someone here who is planning a baby shower today.
Okay.
And she says, I wish I could have them perform just one song for me at my baby shower.
How can you plan your own baby shower? This is unbelievable. How can you plan your own baby? I don't know, man. But yeah, we wish you a baby shower good. We wish you, come on now.
Becky from where you're
wish you a
watching,
baby good
God bless
shower.
you.
We wish you a baby good shower. We wish you a baby good shower and a baby new year. Okay. All right. Yes, sir.
All right, Emma from Chireka. It says, I love the sound. Big ups to the crew.
Love the sound, and big ups to the crew. And thank you very much. We want to end this show with a bang, but we want to thank everybody that is keeping right here in church, and everything is going on so good. I just can't fail to mention this guy. This guy is behind our sound, and it's only the Endless Entertainment. This guy, you know, Daniel, Daniel Nyakana. When he's on the sound, everything goes well. You know. Thank you very much, Endless Entertainment. And we just want to say thanks to the team that is behind G-Rhythm. Mention your names. Come on now.
Dave.
Dave.
Olivia.
Olivia.
Vale, love you so much.
I said, mention your name. She goes, Val, I love you so much. We love you too. Yes, my dear.
I'm called Asianut.
Asianut.
Don.
Don. Josh, thank you very much. And those are the guys that make it happen right here. Prima, we can't fail to say thank you for the work that you do. You know, running all those steps up and down, you know. Thank you very much, Smeta. Thank you so much. That's our technical team. Prima, thank you. Alan Tumukunde. On the camera, we have Herbert. Semen. You know, I wish I can see these people. I wish. You know, we're going to have a camera crew band here. You know, these guys will be on the camera and these guys will be here very soon. And, you know, all these guys, they're just wonderful. Look at them, you know, enjoying what they're doing. Henry Yiga, Noah Sozi, and, of course, Selector, our beautiful Selector right there, Hilda Anyango. You know, she dresses like as if she's going to be on stage. You know, but, you know, you know, thank you very much. Daniel, thank you so much for this wonderful sound. And you know, everything about Daniel is just wonderful. Our directors, Henry and Herbert, oh, what can we say? Thank you so much. Waludi Abatone, who is our producer, our overall Jen Kasumba. Special thanks to G-Rhythm. You guys are worth it. And of course, the management of UBC TV. This is how we close it. Our time is fast spent, but thank you very much. Stay right here and remember, do everything in a cool way. Everything
in a cool way. Thank you so much for joining us. Till next time, same place, same time, same show, same band.
We have a repeat. We have a repeat every Wednesday at 11:30. Thank you so much. Now back. Let's go. Let's hit it. Yes.
You look so much better when you 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 smile. Almost gave up, but a power that I can't explain fell from heaven like a shower now. Right. I smile, even though I can't see I smile. I know God is working, so I smile. Even though I've been in for a while, I smile, smile. It's so hard to look up when you've been down. Sure would hate to see you give a pound. You look so much better when you smile, so smile. You look so much better when you 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 smile.